Okay, now this is a new season of Married to Medicine, season 11, episode 1. Guess who's coming to Whitnik? And I was like, what? Whitnik, but Whitmore, Whitnik. Okay. We're gonna start right off with we got to see everybody a little bit, little montage. Eugene, that was pretty much all I had to write down was Eugene lost a little bit of weight. Okay, we see you out here, player. But I think you lost a little bit at the reunion. He let us know he was on, I think, that Ozempic or something like that. But it's doing the body good, okay? Cecil and Simone are preparing a 35th college anniversary picnic reunion, and they know it's gonna be like a Freaknik reunion type of theme or Freaknik theme. 19 I don't know what they did it in 1989, 1990, I guess, around that time, whatever. The early stages of it. So that's kind of where we're going for, pretty much, right? The early 90s, late 80s. Ooh, excuse me. But anyway, of course, well, we got Spelman alumni from Simone, and I think Morehouse. Is that the same? I don't know. You Cecil. But either way, they was there. They was getting that groove on. There was a few people who didn't make it. Like, I think Dr. Jackie said she couldn't. I think Dr. Damon said he couldn't. Eugene and Toya was a little bit too young, like me, girl. Look, my mama tried it. All right, let me stop. Anyway, so it's gonna be cool while they preparing for that. We got Quad and Heavenly. Heavenly goes over to Quad's house and she's bringing her some flowers. She done dropped the dang vase in the dang driveway. Saw that dang glass. Like, girl, of course you have to pick it up because you gonna drive over that glass on the way out? I probably think not. So either way, you know, they just catching up a little bit. And she finds out that Quad ain't been talking to Simone since the reunion, basically. You know, every time Married to Medicine have a reunion, them girls be going at it, okay? Like, every reunion, it's like it's all built up, so they be letting each other have it. Simone speaks her mind, like she always do, and she was just, she spoke her mind a little bit too, it went a little bit too personal for Quad. So she was a little hurt by that. You know, I don't want to rehash the situation, but you know, everybody, you know what I'm saying, you know. It was a sad thing and it hurt her. So they ain't really, you know, got back on track. Plus, social media got into it to where you tweeted this and you tweeted that and you said that and you said this, so they ain't got together. So Heavenly's plan is, well, since, you know, I'm kind of in the middle, I want to bring y'all two together. So that's her plan. All right, so Sweet Tea and Greg, we jump right into them. They've been trying to make them babies, pretty much humping and jumping, right? We do know that, you know, I hate to say I'm so sorry, y'all, but she had some, I guess, you know, fibroids and things like that going on. So it ain't that easy for her to just, you know, plant an egg as easily as others. So they working on it though, you know what I'm saying? She's still at a good old age. But it's one thing she never did, which was swim. Which is weird. Because if you was in the military, girl, I thought they do the little swim thing, but you must have went a different route. Cool, whatever. You avoided that. But why the swim instructor gotta be Phaedra? That's all I was thinking. I'm like, girl, the lady with the 50 jobs. Like, okay, whatever. She get in the pool with her Baywatch on and her wig on, and we're gonna see if we can get her to swim. So while Sweet Tea all over there swimming in the water, Greg and Phaedra sit on the side and they get to talking, you know, like basically since the reunion, Sweet Tea and Heavenly ain't been getting along, which rolled over to Greg and Damon not getting along. So how we gonna fix that? Okay, so it's like we gonna get there. We all like, okay, I guess we kind of gotta rehash it just a little bit, but basically at the reunion, you know, Heavenly and Tisha was doing, because Sweet Tea name is Letitia, but was doing some Twitter back and forth. Letitia ended up saying, well, Damon cheated on you, girl, and you don't want to confess up to it and all this boo. And of course, Heavenly, don't mess with my man, girl. Damon ain't do none of this, none of do that, my man. Damon at the reunion look at Greg like, so you think I'm a cheater, man? Because, you know, you got to do his little voice. And Greg like, I don't know. So, right, so is that his voice? I don't know, y'all. I don't want to keep, I'm a mess with it. I'm a mess with it. But basically, that's where the rift came into. Because Damon like, well, why would you say some stuff like that? And Greg like, well, I mean, I was just defending my wife type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then the girls is going at it. So, listen, we're going to get there. So actually, basically, when we go over to Dr. Heavenly house, Cecil and Simone got invited for dinner. And pretty much this is where we learn that, hey, Simone and Heavenly is not beefing no more. They friends now. Okay? We can deal with that. Because I had Po Jackie in the middle. She just didn't know what to do. Like, you my friend, Simone. But I want to be friends with Heavenly. So, you know, I guess Simone just put on the big panties for this one and said, all right, I'll be friends with you, Heavenly. But this quad thing, because Heavenly had to bring it up. Like, well, yeah, Heavenly had to, did Heavenly bring it up or did Cecil bring it up? Either way, they had to talk about it because what you gonna do about quad, right? You know what I'm saying? And she like, well, I do gotta apologize to quad, so at least Simone, she will own up to what she said, you know what I'm saying? In her defense, like, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm not defending her, but I'm just saying what her defense is. I was just trying to explain the friendship between us and how she be treating me, right? So in order to do that, I had to use that as an example. And I forgot that it was a touchy feeling type thing, but it's just something I did to try to get to her to understand. You know what I'm saying? But it went over Quad's head. So that's how we got here. So she like, I will apologize for that. So, okay, cool. She just don't know when and where and how. But Cecil do. Cecil like, well, I kind of invited Quad on the low. You know, Simone don't know. But I figure if I call her and invite her, then maybe, you know, we can get this little resolved, and I'm gonna invite her to the Whitnik party, okay? And it's a party, so what can go wrong, right? Okay, now that I look at my notes, okay, it was Cecil who brought up the Sweet Tea and Greg thing to Damon and Heavenly, which we just talked about, and it was Heavenly who brought up Quad to Simone. Okay, so that's how that conversation went. You know, I'm surprised for a first episode. I don't really got that many notes, so this actually might not even be that long, but it's all right because we got a whole lot of episodes to go through, and we already know we got a whole lot of mess. We got a fight coming. Like, look, we got some stuff coming up, but either way, we get to this Whitnik party. Whitnik. I don't know why they called it that. They could have just called it what it was. God damn it, a Freaknik party shit. college reunion, something like that. But either way, everybody was dressed in their little costumes. Heavily wore the Baps Holly Berry wig, which I thought was funny, kind of cute. It kind of went with the outfit and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. But she ended up taking it off. It was just for, the fun of it. Anyway, why Damon? Damon wasn't even dressed up like that for real. He was just in regular old clothes. But like he said in the confessional, hey, this is what I would have looked like anyway if I would have went. All right, Damon, we understand. So this is where our little surprise kind of pops up because Dr. Contessa is here, okay? Dr. Contessa. I just had to say it like that real quick. I ain't gonna really do it like Heavenly did, but Dr. Contessa and Dr. Scott, they are back, y'all, okay? She looking good. Did Contessa ever look bad? Like, let's be real. She's always, compared to the other girls, body, okay? Strength. Okay, she had to work on the hair. She had to work on the wigs, but she got it right. Yeah, all natural. You know what I'm saying? Job, money, husband, kid. Contessa got it going on whether y'all want to like it or not. Okay. So hey, I ain't gonna say I didn't miss her or not miss her. But she was something for the show. Like, if you think about it, all the seasons she was on there, Contessa worked. I was like, she worked. And Dr. Scott, they worked. They had a little mess up, okay, when it came to that. When their relationship got a little weird, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody knew if he was cheating or not. She did that because, you know what I'm saying? That's where it got a little weird with us, Contessa, because usually we will hold you for telling us the truth. But when it came to Dr. Scott, y'all was like, so it was like, was he cheating or was he wasn't cheating? Like, what was going on, girl? But anyway, she back. She looked cute, whatever. Everybody look cute in their little costumes or whatever you want to call them, outfits. But she ain't ever forget about her beef with Heavenly. Okay. Okay. And she let us, you can hear who I can't remember who she was talking to. Was it Sweet Tea or something like that? Because they might actually get together and kind of tag team on this, because usually when you hate somebody in common, then y'all kind of become friends a little bit. So we might see that going on in this season where they gonna connect just on some Heavenly hate, you know what I'm saying? And as we saw through the trailers, and if you ever watched Dr. Heavenly on YouTube, she did say Contessa did try. And it was not denied. So we can't wait to get there. Either way, like I said, she still got beef. But everybody kept it cute for the most part. They didn't really connect with each other like that. So there wasn't much of conversation between them two. But there was a little conversation between Greg and Damon. So, here's the thing, right? Men gonna do what men do, right? They got their little beefs. They pretty much, I guess, can see their understanding where they went wrong and all that stuff. And these guys been friends for years, okay? Y'all gotta remember this. Like, these pretty much, most of the group actually been friends for years for the most part. I think it was Contessa is kind of the Lone Ranger in this a little bit. But either way, Damon was like, yo, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? With him and Greg was talking. And I'm over it. It was the ladies had their thing. So let's let them have their thing, and then we, as us in our friendship, can just try to move on and move forward, because we know Damon don't really like all that mess like that. That's Heavenly over there. He always be pretty quiet. Unless it's just something that really just irritates them, then that's the only way we're going to get Damon to speak. So we know when he speak, that means he mad, okay? So, okay, fine. But them women, Heavenly comes over and was like, okay, y'all talking and stuff, but you need to go get your wife. Oh, wait, okay. I'm moving a little bit too fast on this one, so let me back up just a little bit before we actually go there, okay? Because, you know, Simone, she gets on the mic and she's like, oh, everybody, thank you for coming. Boop-de-boop-de-boop, 35 years, anniversary, college, Freaknik, boop-de-boop-de-boop. And then we hear a little, I mean, she didn't really honk the horn, but here come all the entrances of the people was in cars. I meant to mention that, side note. Everybody who pulled up, as you know, the main cast pulled up in a little hot rod, we'll call it, and parked, you know, took their picture out, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. So I guess Cecil must have told Quad this, so she pulls up in her little hot rod. And, of course, in Quad fashion, late. So everybody can see her and hear her. And this is right while Simone is on the mic, so she's like, okay, so we got a special guest coming in here. Look like Quad, okay. Huh. Who invited Quad? Cecil did. So he already know he about to get it. He already know he about to get it, but it's okay. He used to not get none. Dr. Scott decided to rap, you know what I'm saying? Because he used to do a little rap-a-tap-tap back in the day, which we got a little taste of that last season on their little vacation, the little couple strip, because they always take a couple strip. Ooh, so that's probably when the beef with contestant and Heavenly's going to be on a couple strip. Ooh, I bet you. But either way, Damon, Greg, Heavenly, Sweet Tea. Okay, so like I said, the men was just, they was squashing their little beef or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, we cool, we'll move on, you know what I'm saying? We've been friends, and I don't want this to ruin that, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, our you know what I'm saying? We know each other. We live in the same area. We be in the same circles, all that stuff. So I don't want it to hit that to that point. But these women, y'all wives can't get with it. Y'all wives can't get past whatever they got to get past, okay? Which is pretty much Heavenly, because Heavenly ain't playing that. She ain't here for Sweet Tea. She ain't here for her at all. When she first met her, she wasn't here for her. She used to, all them jokes about, I'd rather talk to your mammy, you know what I'm saying? It's just because she older and she don't know nothing. She this and this and that. Like, so when you talk about her man, she just can't take it, and she just won't. So she steps in and try to tell Greg, we need to get your wife type situation. And of course that escalates because Sweet Tea like, listen, you the one that said what you said, because Sweet Tea was trying to explain it to Damon. Like I said, about the cheating situation, whatever words, because you know it has to be specific words versus what you think I said, right? So they trying to explain what she said, but Heavenly and like, no, because you said this and this and this and that. But Sweet Tea is like, I only said that because it was a retaliation for you talking about me. Like you was coming after me and my husband, you know what I'm saying? Basically, because she was taking up Quad side too when that whole little thing happened with Quad and Greg. Remember, they ain't friends, right? And I mean, she done moved on and everything, but it is still a situation, which we'll actually get to that later because Quad do got a little man and everything. Yeah, so it's good. We're gonna get there. Like, ooh, I can't wait. This is one of my favorite shows, by the way, Married to Medicine. I've been here since the first season, like day one, when Mariah and all that stuff. Like, I always wish that they could have brought Mariah back. I really do. Like, please, I know, just bring her back. But anyway, back to this argument with Sweet Tea and Heavenly. And Sweet Tea, Tisha, she was trying to be the bigger woman in this, I guess, because Heavenly was really the one that was popping off, and Sweet Tea was trying to remain calm. She did hit her with the lawyer, like, if you say one more word about whatever me, I'm going to hit you with the cease and desist. And of course, Heavenly can't not say a word, like, girl, go get your mama. Let me argue with your mammy, not you. And this and that. So listen, we got to separate the two. This is when we start to pull the ladies apart. This is where Simone says, whew, okay, this, my party, I mean, it wasn't supposed to go down like this, but at the Freaknik, we had some fights and things, right? And that's why it got shut down. Sort of, not really, but, you know, fights was involved, but it was mostly the explicit activity. More towards the name of the festivities. But either way, that's kind of how we end up this episode with just, you know, it was the first episode of Married to Medicine, and it was the setup for the play like all first episodes. We established who the beefs are: Heavenly versus Sweet Tea, Damon versus Greg, Quad versus Simone, who else we got? I don't know if anybody's getting Phaedra at this point. We're not sure where she's going to fit in this season, because we know at some point she's about to drop out. Quad versus Sweet Tea and versus Greg, because, you know, that's always going to be something. We didn't get much from Dr. Jackie. I did forget about that. She was there. What's her husband name? Dr. Jackie and tall man. Ooh, it's Curtis. They was there. You know, so we'll probably get a little bit of more Dr. Jackie on the next episode, because we didn't get too much of her. And we'll probably get into Toya next episode. So I can't wait for this little ride. Yes. First episode, which means Potomac, when we on episode 8. We'll probably be done with Potomac probably by the end of the year. Yeah, a little bit after the first of the year, and then we'll continue on with Miss Medicine. Yes, and then we'll hop on to Atlanta. I think that's how they're going to roll the rotation like that. So I will see y'all later for the next episode. Thanks for watching, and let's jump on this Married to Medicine ride. Peace out.